Did you know that about 92% of people don't achieve their goals? This impressive number is based on a study conducted by the Dominican University of California. One of the reasons is that people don't know how to define goals clearly. In this video, we'll dive deep into why defining your goals is crucial and how to set and achieve your goals. Let's talk about why defining your goals clearly is so important. Based on some recent studies, you have around 6,000 thoughts per day. Just think about that for a second. Now, imagine how such a huge amount of thoughts might look within your mind. Correct, it's probably overwhelming. However, when you write down your thoughts, you achieve clarity within your mind and thus find it easier to focus on your goals. Try writing down all the possible and impossible goals you have, and you might notice how much better you feel. It might even reduce stress. Also, a study conducted by Gail Matthews at the Dominican University of California found that participants who wrote down their goals were 42% more likely to achieve them compared to those who didn't. Writing by hand, as opposed to typing, engages your brain in a way that enhances memory retention and emotional connection to your goals, which is important for further intrinsic motivation. When you clearly define your goals, you create a concrete target to aim for. It is like a navigation system. Your goal is similar to defining a destination in the GPS, and then your own reticular activating system, or RAS, which is your brain's filter for focus and attention, helps you notice opportunities and information that guide you toward achieving your goals. Basically, the RAS filters the vast amount of information you encounter daily and highlights what's most relevant to your goals. This is why it is so important to set clear, specific goals, so that your RAS can help you focus on useful information and opportunities that align with your desired outcomes. To sum up, writing down your goals makes you 42% more likely to achieve them and be part of the 8% who succeed. Now let's move forward to the question: how do you define goals? Step 1. Write down all the goals you have. Don't think of how you will achieve them or whether it is possible. In this step, it is only important to write down all the goals you have. Take your time and add everything to the list, from small to big. When you do so, you are using brainstorming, a method used for generating ideas. Use these 3 rules. Quantity over quality. Generate as many goals as possible without immediately evaluating their feasibility or quality. No criticism. Accept all goals without judgment. Your task is not to analyze them or to be your own strict teacher. Encouraging wild goals. Even if your goal sounds wild now, write it down. By writing down even the most outlandish goals, you're opening up your mind to new possibilities and paving the way for creative solutions that you might not have considered if you stayed within conventional limits. This method can also increase your motivation and willingness to take on challenges that initially seem daunting. Step 2. After you complete writing down all your goals, you can prioritize them. Divide them into 3 groups. Priority 1. What you want to achieve as soon as possible. What is most relevant to you at this moment? Priority 2. What is also important, but you need time to think about it? Priority 3. What makes you happy, but it is not as relevant right now? Over time, groups can change. For example, if you see an opportunity to achieve a goal from the 3rd group, it can move to Priority 1. Alert! Don't group goals based on the feasibility of their achievement. When you are done defining your goals, you will figure out a way to achieve them with the help of RAS. So stop thinking, how will I achieve it? It doesn't matter at this step. It is important to help your brain define what it should focus on out of all the 34 gigabytes of information it consumes throughout the day. After defining your goals, you will see that step by step, you are finding ways to achieve them. At the end of this step, you will already have a clear vision of where you want to go. Steps 1 and 2 were important to understand what you want, where quantity played a crucial role, and the priority of each of those goals. Now, in step 3, let's formulate our goals correctly. What you have to do is rewrite them using the following 4 rules. 1. Use positive language. Always state your goals in a positive form. Instead of saying, "I want to stop procrastinating," frame it as, "I consistently complete my tasks on time." This shift in language helps your mind focus on what you want to achieve. When you write your goal as, "I want to stop procrastinating," RAS focuses on procrastinate. The main goal of your RAS is to help you with what you focus on, and it can't help with something that should stop existing. Just think of how it should look in your visual. Your RAS focuses on the vocabulary you use. Basically, it looks like this. However, if you define your goal as I consistently complete my tasks on time, then your RAS focuses like this. Here is an overview. Consider this. Imagine your boss says, I don't want the project to be written the way you did it. What are you going to feel? I guess irritated and confused. But if your boss says, I would like these adjustments made to the project by the end of the week. First of all, it is clearly stated what exactly should be done. Second, it has a deadline. Third, it is formulated based on the improvement, positive aspects, that should be done and not on the negative as in the first example. You decide what kind of boss you want to be for your RAS. 2. Your goals should be specific and measurable. For example, instead of I want to learn something new, you could say, I can speak conversational Spanish by 1st of March 2025. This makes your goal clear and gives you a way to measure your progress. 3. Include a time frame. Setting a deadline creates a sense of urgency and keeps you focused. For example, I secure a promotion at work by 11th of April 2025. 4. Align with your values. Ensure your goals resonate with all your values. It is not only work and money that fulfill one. There are work, relationships, and self-improvement. It might be that some people need a bit less in one area and more in another, but it must not be zero. Otherwise, you risk ending up with depression, anxiety, lower self-esteem, chronic stress, and other unpleasant outcomes. 5. Write in the present tense. This approach helps your mind visualize the goal as if it's already happening. For example, I am a confident public speaker, delivering presentations effortlessly to large audiences. Here are some examples for 3 areas of life: work, personal development, and relationships. Step 4 is to divide your big goals into small goals. Let's say you have a goal to write a bestseller. This is your big goal. Then, small steps should be: write 15 pages per week, which is 3 pages per day. A lot of people give up on their goals because they see this big picture and try to figure out, how should I achieve this? And then they give up, since the goal sounds too big and overwhelming. When you see your big goal, it helps your visualization. Your RAS looks for opportunities that answer the question, how will it become a bestseller? And small goals help you to get the feeling that your goal is feasible and achievable. The next step can be psychologically difficult, but it is helpful in order to be able to achieve goals. It is about taking responsibility for your life and admitting that the results you have right now are the consequences of the decisions you made in the past. Even no decision is still a decision. I know how hard it is. Trust me, I went through this too. Accepting responsibility is not about blaming yourself and letting yourself down. It is about being able to admit that your previous choices and actions didn't lead to desired results. If you blame the world, the political situation, or any other circumstance or person, then you give those people or events full control over your life. Let's take the previous example with a navigation system and drive. Imagine this. You get into the car, type your destination into the navigation system on your phone, but the driver is not you. It's those events or people you blame, and they can't even see your phone. They then drive to the destinations they set, and if you're lucky enough, at some point in time, they might pass by your desired destination. However, the chances of that are small. Rather than taking control of the wheel yourself, you're letting external circumstances dictate your path. In real life, it's the same. You either sit and blame politicians, the world, or that person over there for not getting a pay rise or not having balance, or you take responsibility for your choices and actions, which puts you back in the driver's seat of your life. As Albert Einstein said, we cannot solve problems with the kind of thinking we employed when we came up with them. This means you can't change your life and achieve goals if you keep acting and making choices that led you to the life you have right now. It is hard to hear. Trust me, I know. However, in no way should you blame yourself or let yourself down. This is not the purpose of this step. It is about showing understanding and respect for your past choices, admitting that there is space for improvement, and taking control of your life. Be nice to yourself, because at the end of the day, the only person who is always beside you and is there for you is you. Cherish yourself and respect yourself. Remember, admitting to mistakes is a way to grow. You are doing a great job, and you can achieve everything you want. Step 6 is about visualization. It is one of the most beautiful and motivating steps in achieving your goals. Dedicating just 5 minutes a day to visualizing your success can have profound effects on your outcomes. By the way, you can check out my 5 to 10 minutes relaxation videos and small visualization shorts. Here's why visualization is so powerful. 1. Visualization has a proven impact on performance. Numerous studies have shown that visualization is a powerful tool for improving results and achieving goals. For instance, in a study involving students, it was found that those who visualized their training and success performed 23% better at the end of the experiment compared to those who physically trained throughout the entire period, who saw a 24% improvement. This indicates that mental rehearsal has a physical impact on us. However, it doesn't exclude physical exercise or work. It can be used to strengthen and improve them. 2. Visualization stimulates the production of key neurotransmitters like dopamine, which is associated with motivation and reward. When you visualize achieving your goals, your brain reinforces the pleasure and satisfaction associated with success, keeping you motivated to take the necessary steps toward those goals. This makes you more motivated to take the necessary steps toward your goals. 3. Visualizing not only the achievement of your goals but also potential obstacles and how you will overcome them strengthens your resilience. This mental preparation equips you with strategies to handle challenges effectively, making you more adaptable and resourceful in the face of difficulties. Step 7 is to take the small steps defined in Step 4 and include them in your schedule. Now you can see additional information on the screen. Key takeaways are: 1. Write down your goals. 2. Break down big goals into small, manageable steps. 3. Take responsibility for your life. 4. Visualize your success. Focus on what you love, and the rest will follow. It is proven that focusing only on money and financial gain can make one give up on the goals. Better do what you love. Money will follow. Follow this channel for more tips. There are 3 areas of your life: work, relationships, and self-improvement. Balancing all 3 is what happiness consists of. And my task is to help you to save some of your time and find valuable tips about work or business, relationships, and personal development, including visualization and affirmations.